Virtual reality technology is changing the way people experience the world. From gaming and healthcare to education and business, VR continues creating new possibilities through immersive digital experiences. But as demand for VR hardware continues growing, so does an important environmental challenge: electronic waste. In this presentation, we will explore how VR hardware impacts the environment and the solutions that can help create a more sustainable future for virtual reality technology. Virtual reality has grown far beyond entertainment. What was once considered futuristic technology is now being used across countless industries. Gaming companies use VR to create immersive experiences that place users inside digital worlds. Healthcare professionals use virtual simulations to improve training and surgical preparation. Educational institutions rely on VR to create interactive learning environments. Businesses use virtual reality for employee training, product design, and remote collaboration. As these technologies continue improving, demand for VR hardware continues increasing. Consumers want better graphics, more immersive experiences, faster performance, and greater comfort. But while VR creates exciting opportunities, its growing popularity also introduces new environmental concerns, because every new headset, controller, and tracking device eventually reaches the end of its lifespan. And what happens after that matters. As VR technology expands, environmental concerns become harder to ignore. VR hardware contains many complex components. Headsets include processors, displays, sensors, cameras, circuit boards, plastics, and batteries. Controllers and tracking systems add even more materials to the equation. These devices are not simple to recycle. Many products contain plastics that are difficult to process. Lithium-ion batteries create disposal risks. Rare earth materials used in electronics can be difficult to recover. And because technology changes quickly, devices often become outdated within only a few years. Consumers upgrade. Older systems lose compatibility. And functional products are sometimes discarded long before they completely stop working. At the same time, energy consumption adds another environmental challenge. Many VR systems require powerful gaming computers or consoles to operate effectively. That demand for power contributes to higher electricity use and increased carbon emissions. Innovation creates opportunity, but it also creates responsibility. One of the most effective ways to improve sustainability is surprisingly simple: build products that last longer. Many electronics today are replaced too quickly, sometimes because they break, sometimes because repairs are difficult, and sometimes because upgrades require entirely new systems. But VR modular designs could allow users to replace individual components instead of replacing entire devices. Imagine upgrading only a headset sensor instead of buying a brand new system, or replacing worn-out parts instead of discarding functional hardware. Durability also matters. Higher quality materials reduce damage and wear over time. Repair-friendly designs make maintenance easier. Replaceable batteries extend product lifespan. And accessible components allow repairs instead of replacement. Longer-lasting products reduce waste. And less waste means lower environmental impact. Because sustainability often starts with designing smarter technology from the beginning. Eventually, even well-designed technology reaches the end of its life. When that happens, proper recycling becomes essential. Many VR devices contain hazardous materials that should never end up in household garbage. Improper disposal can lead to environmental contamination. Toxic substances may enter soil and water systems, and valuable materials may be permanently lost. This is where licensed recyclers play an important role. Professional recycling facilities know how to safely process outdated electronics. Hazardous components can be removed responsibly. Useful materials can be recovered, and recyclable parts can return to future manufacturing. Some companies are also introducing take-back programs. Consumers can return older VR devices for responsible recycling or refurbishment. These programs help reduce landfill waste while encouraging sustainable disposal habits. Because throwing electronics away should never be the first option. Another important step towards sustainability involves rethinking how VR hardware is made. Manufacturing has environmental consequences. Raw materials require extraction, production consumes energy, and waste often accumulates during manufacturing. But better material choices can reduce environmental harm. Some companies are exploring biodegradable plastics as alternatives to traditional petroleum-based materials. Others are incorporating recycled metals into production. Plant-based plastics are also gaining attention as environmentally friendly alternatives. These changes may seem small individually, but together they create meaningful impact. Sustainable materials reduce waste, lower environmental damage, and encourage more responsible production practices. The future of VR hardware may depend not only on innovation, but also on sustainability. Because better technology should not come at the planet's expense. Sustainability is not only about disposal, it is also about energy use. Many VR systems require significant processing power, high-performance computers, gaming consoles, advanced graphics systems, and power-intensive displays. All of this contributes to higher electricity consumption. Manufacturers can help by designing more energy-efficient processors and displays. Optimized hardware can reduce power demands without sacrificing performance. Software also matters. Reducing unnecessary background processes improves efficiency. Smarter programming helps lower energy use. Consumers also have a role to play. Energy-saving settings can reduce electricity demand. Turning off devices when not in use helps conserve power. And unplugging chargers reduces wasted energy. Sometimes sustainability begins with small habits, and small habits often create big results over time. What if outdated VR hardware did not automatically become waste? That idea sits at the center of something called a circular economy. Instead of discarding electronics, products are reused, refurbished, repurposed, or recycled. Trade-in programs encourage consumers to exchange outdated devices. Refurbishment programs restore older hardware for continued use, and resale opportunities help products stay functional longer. Some companies are even repurposing used VR equipment for schools, training centers, and educational institutions. Rather than throwing devices away, older systems gain new purpose. This approach benefits everyone. Consumers save money, communities gain access to technology, businesses reduce waste, and fewer products end up in landfills. Because sometimes sustainability means giving technology a second life. Consumers have more influence than they may realize. The choices people make every day directly affect how much electronic waste is created. Buying durable products matters. Choosing repairable technology matters. Maintaining devices properly matters. Even simple maintenance can significantly extend a product's lifespan. Protecting equipment from damage, keeping devices clean, replacing worn components when possible, and seeking repairs before replacement. Responsible recycling habits also matter. When devices are no longer usable, they should be taken to licensed recyclers or approved electronics recycling programs. Because every responsible decision helps reduce environmental impact. And sustainability becomes stronger when consumers participate. Consumers alone cannot solve the problem. Manufacturers and the technology industry must also lead sustainability efforts. Companies influence nearly every stage of a product's life cycle: design, materials, repairability, recyclability, and disposal options. Manufacturers can improve sustainability through smarter designs, more durable products, longer software support, and improved repair options. Take-back programs should continue expanding. Recycling partnerships should become easier to access. And companies should continue investing in greener materials and production methods. Environmental responsibility is not only good for the planet, it also strengthens consumer trust, because people increasingly support companies that prioritize sustainability. Virtual reality technology is not slowing down. Demand will continue growing. Innovation will continue accelerating. And immersive experiences will become even more advanced. But sustainability must evolve alongside innovation. Better product design, smarter recycling systems, improved energy efficiency, and stronger environmental awareness will all play critical roles. consumers and manufacturers share responsibility. Businesses and recycling organizations also play important roles. A greener future for VR technology is possible, but only if sustainability becomes part of the conversation from the beginning. Because the future of technology should improve lives without harming the environment. Virtual reality offers incredible possibilities. It transforms entertainment, strengthens education, improves healthcare, and creates new ways for people to connect with digital experiences. But growth comes with responsibility. As more devices enter the market, electronic waste risks continue increasing. The good news? Solutions already exist. Better product design, longer-lasting hardware, responsible recycling, energy efficiency, refurbishment, and smarter consumer choices. Every action matters, because protecting the future of technology also means protecting the world technology depends on. And by making sustainable choices today, society can continue enjoying innovation without creating unnecessary environmental harm tomorrow. Thank you for learning more about making VR hardware more sustainable and why responsible electronics management matters. If your organization needs trusted electronics recycling solutions, we are here to help. Reach us by phone, email, or through our website. And remember, innovation should move the future forward, not the planet backward. Choose sustainable solutions for tomorrow's technology.